and we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly away, away, away.
Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Premier League Recap. So yeah, let's start with City then, and not with Arsenal this time because, well, there's not much to say about our game, to be honest. But anyway, City beat Chelsea 6-0. That's one way to respond to Liverpool's win on Saturday. Just a massive, emphatic win. Chelsea was so bad. Like, it reminded me of late Wenger Arsenal, actually. In like big away games, they had a poor record last few years. In like 2014, we lost 6-3 to City, 5-1 to Liverpool, and 6-0 to Chelsea, all in the same season. And Chelsea reminded me of that Arsenal team, really. They're so bad, no spine, a bit like Arsenal of the last few years. So yeah, they were just really awful. And they didn't sort that team out. I don't know what's going on there, but to lose 6-0 to anyone is just, it's not acceptable for a team like Chelsea. But yeah, they've sacked quite a few managers. They've gone through quite a few managers so far, and it seems more and more like the players might be the problem. Not all the players, but a lot of the players might be the problem, the dressing room. To be fair, Sarri's not that great anyway, but still, obviously need to sort it out. And I just have the feeling that Sarri won't be there by the end of the season. I just have a feeling about it. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But as for City, great win, keeping the pressure on Liverpool as well. They're obviously top. I say keeping the pressure on, but Liverpool do have a game in hand as well, so that might play a part. I still think like Liverpool have a good chance to win the league this season, even though they slipped up recently. I'm saying that because City have got to play more games, more competitions. They're in all 4 competitions still, so, and I think in the Cup they will go further. Champions League as well, I think they go further than that, so that means more games. As for Liverpool, you never know. They've got Champions League obviously, but they've got Bayern. You never know that game. But still, I think more games will play into it eventually. But yeah, I've said time and time again, we need a good title race. We need a good title race. I've said it so many times on these episodes, and we're getting one. So I'm glad. I prefer City to win. I prefer City to win it, but I do think Liverpool can do it as well. As I said, less competitions, and I think Liverpool have got less big games. Not 100% on that. Not 100%. Liverpool got less big games, I think, though. I think they've both got good to Old Trafford as well. And United have been on good form, so those will be interesting. Thankfully for Arsenal, as an Arsenal fan, thankfully we played them both twice, because I don't want to play them again. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I cannot wait to see how this pans out. Hopefully, though, City do actually win it. I prefer it's them, but Liverpool have a good chance. I still feel. But yeah, hopefully it's as tight as this for the whole season. Like, I want that. I want a nice, tight title race. I want it to keep going all the way to the end. That's what the league needs. It needs a good title race, and we haven't had like the last really good one was 2014, Liverpool, City, Chelsea. So yeah, I mean, it's not been bad since then. It's just that a good title race is just better for the league. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes, and I think it will stay close throughout. But they played each other twice now. That's the thing. So if one team gains a big lead, that could be over because they played each other. Obviously, though, United not too long ago in 2012, they had an 8-point lead with 6 games to go. Yeah, 6. Was it 8 points? Yeah, it was 8 points. 8-point lead in April. 32 games played, I think, and they still lost the title. To be fair, though, they did play City, and Liverpool don't have to play them. But it's not 8 points, though, obviously. It's the same amount of points. Liverpool got a game in hand. But yeah, it will go down to the wire, I feel. It will go down to the wire. But yeah, Liverpool as well, good win for them. Obviously for City, good win as well. Aguero, fantastic player. There's a lot of pundits are saying recently, and journalists I think are saying that he's the greatest Premier League striker, greatest foreign player. I mean, he's great. He's one of the best. He's up there, but I wouldn't go as far as putting him above Henry or Shearer, or in terms of like foreign players, Cristiano. You know, it's just people just being a bit too reactionary, putting him at the top. You know, I just think it's a bit OTT. But he's a great player, though. I do love him. I do love Aguero. It's hard not to love him. He's so damn good, and he plays great football as well. Yeah, moving on to my team then. We beat Huddersfield 2-1. I guess I'm content. I'm happy because we're still in the top 4 race. Chelsea, of course, lost 6-0, which helps us. which is great because we lost to City last week as well, which was not a good thing, obviously. City, oh yeah, by the way, sticking with City, they've come for a good week. They played Arsenal, Everton and Chelsea in the space of what, 7-8 days? They've won all 3 of them. That's a good week for them. I think I saw some people say like if they get through this week, they're probably favourites for the title. Yeah, I guess you could put it that way. But we'll see. They've got more games coming up. Anyway, we beat Huddersfield 2-1 away. Still can't keep a clean sheet, which is annoying. We were so close to doing it as well. Then in stoppage time, we conceded. We could have conceded more as well, but thankfully their attack nullified. But yeah, it's frustrating not to see us like at least keep 1 clean sheet. Even against Huddersfield, they scored what, 13 goals all season before this? That's ridiculous. That's like, and of course we had conceded to them. Of course that's what we do. Kolasinac own goal as well. And the Maitland-Niles has been getting unnecessary criticism as well, and it will be as well. I just think it's a bit too far. I think people are going a bit too far. Just give him a break. Iwobi I think has been good this season. Sorry, I'm not talking too clearly. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. Iwobi has been pretty good this season in most games. He has a few bad games. Suddenly, he's terrible. I'm sorry, but even I didn't like him last season. I honestly didn't. I wanted him sold in the summer, but he's been good this season overall, I feel. And Maitland-Niles, he's only young. He's learning. He's constantly being played in different positions. He's played in midfield, at fullback. He's constantly moving around to cover for injuries and stuff because we've got a lot of injuries at the moment. And at right back especially, like you don't want to play Lichtsteiner, do you? And then you got Jenkinson as well. I just think it's unnecessary for Maitland-Niles to get that sort of criticism, and I think he got like an assist as well for Lacazette. So yeah, whatever. At least we won though. I said last week after the City game, I was disappointed. I said we got to win. I didn't say Huddersfield, but I said we got to win the next game. If we win the next game, that would be good because after this game, there's a 2-week break from the Premier League. Obviously, we play on Thursday, Europa League. We can now concentrate on the Europa League because for me, we have to prioritise that. Even though we can still finish top 4, I think Europa League should be prioritised as well, and I think we should really go for it. And now we don't play next weekend because we're at the cup, so we got a nice break now to concentrate on that, and then hopefully we'll go back to playing well in the league. I'm pretty sure after Europa League we come back and play Southampton, I think, on the weekend, then Bournemouth midweek, then I think it's Spurs away. I think that's how it's going. That'll be interesting. I'm going to the 2 home games, the next 2 games in the league. I'll be going to those, so expect vlogs soon in 2 weeks' time. But yeah, I'm glad we just won this game for now. Now we can concentrate on something else and come back and hopefully try and get in the top 4. We need to fight on 2 fronts. At first, like a few weeks ago, I thought we should prioritise definitely just Europa League because I felt our league chances were a bit slim. But I feel like we can make the top 4 now, so it'll be a good race. United also won 3-0 against Fulham as well. A good win for them. They're playing well. They're on 51 points, I think, in 4th place. Chelsea on 50, Arsenal on 50. Chelsea 6th, Arsenal 5th on goal difference. 1 point between 3 teams. I still feel it'll be these 3 teams fighting for the top 4, so it should be interesting. But yeah, I think we got a good chance. Still feel we got a good chance. We just needed to win today, just stay in it, and we've done that. And we do play United in April. That needs to be a win, surely. Like, to be fair, we could slip up before then. Hopefully we can have some good form from now up to that game. And if we can beat United, that's a massive step. We'll see what happens though. I still have some faith. It's still there. I'm still a bit annoyed though that we can't win a trophy unless it's the Europa League. That's really annoying this season. But yeah, it is how it is. Tottenham beat Leicester 3-1. There was a lot of controversy in this game. Like, I don't know where to. I'm not going to say anything, to be honest. Like, there's so many decisions that are at least debatable or questionable. It was all over the place. I think it's Oliver the ref. But yeah, once again, Tottenham though, they find a way to win. Even without Kane, they find a way to get a decent win, and that's a good win for them. Going to the Dortmund game now, I feel like their luck will run out in this one. I'm not saying they won't go through. I still think they can, but I feel like they won't win midweek. I feel like in the home leg they'll draw. That's just my prediction for that. And yes, Southampton lost 2-1 at home to Cardiff. a bad day for Southampton, obviously, but great win for Cardiff. I didn't write them off, but I pretty much thought they're going to go down a few weeks ago. But they've won 2 games now in a row, and they're looking good at the moment, and I think they might just survive. I think if they could just keep up this sort of form, they can keep going. I guess it depends sort of on their fixtures, but still, I think these 2 results will give them some momentum and some confidence. Burnley won 3-1 away at Brighton, a great win for them, great away win. One thing though, I know like Sean Dyche tend to say like they seem to get decisions given against them. It wasn't the case in this game. I think Brighton should have had a penalty at one point, and it wasn't given. He went straight down the other end, and Burnley got a penalty of their own. Burnley were 2-0 up. They were 2-0 up already, so I don't know whether it would have changed things for Brighton, but it would have given them a chance at least. So, yeah, obviously, I don't know how they didn't pick up on it though. And I guess I didn't see enough of the angles, but I feel like one of the officials should have seen it. It seemed pretty obvious to me. But yeah, it is what it is. Crystal Palace drew 1-1 with West Ham. Good win. A good game. A decent game. West Ham obviously took the lead, and Palace had to fight back. Good equaliser from, well, it took a deflection. But they got their reward for constantly pressing. And yeah, I thought Palace would win this game, to be fair. But yeah, West Ham did pretty well. And I guess that in a way they were quite unlucky to not hold on to their leads. Watford beat Everton 1-0. A good win for Watford. That's all I got to say, really, to be honest. And Wolves drew 1-1 with Newcastle. This was almost a really good win for Newcastle because it was away from home, obviously, and Wolves were on good form as well. Won the last 3 in a row. I felt Wolves were the favourites going into this. I felt they had a good chance of winning. And Newcastle almost pulled off a good win for themselves. But then the equaliser happened in basically the last touch of the game, which is really harsh. Very, very harsh on Newcastle, especially considering it probably should have been a foul. It probably should have been a foul, but it wasn't given. I think it was a foul on the keeper. I mean, he made a mistake, I guess. It was bad keeping, but I still feel it was probably a foul. But it wasn't given. Wolves get the goal, and there we go, 1-1. So yeah, no Premier League now for 2 weeks. But don't worry, there will be more football content coming up, especially today, because there will be Europa League predictions coming up in about probably half an hour after this one, probably, most likely. And then after this, FA Cups this weekend, so I'll predict the games from there as well. I love doing prediction videos. They're really fun to do. And on Sunday again, more Champions League predictions, then Europa League second leg. So yeah, prediction. If you like prediction videos, I know a lot of people do. They get a lot of views for some reason. I don't know why. I really enjoy them. So that's a great bonus, to be fair, that a lot of people watch them. But people seem to like them a lot. So yeah, quite a few of those coming up this week, so look out for them. But yeah, I probably won't do any other videos on the Europa League. Obviously, like if we lose to Barté, then I'll probably rant about it, to be honest, because that would be ridiculous. I'd be very annoyed at that. But we won't. I'm confident about that. I'm confident about it. But anyway, I'm gonna record my prediction video now. It's flipping 1:16 AM. I'm leaving this very late because I'm a lazy prick. Okay, so this was your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.